Hello, beautiful souls.
Hi, everyone.
So appreciate you.
We love you so much. I know we've been a little bit maybe MIA for the last little bit, and you've been wondering what we're up to. So we'd love to give you an update and see if you want to support us on the next big adventure.
We're heading down to Edge Esmeralda, which is this amazing sort of like pop-up community. They're buying 300 acres just north of San Francisco to build a physical town that will be like kind of the eco village that we've all been dreaming of, but a whole town for 1,000 people, which is just so cool. And the founder of Ethereum was a part of the sort of origin of this, and a lot of amazing people from Silicon Valley and in crypto and whatever. So they're really well funded, and it just seems like an amazing group of people who have a very similar vision to all of us who are in the spiritual community, especially those who are around Vancouver, but everywhere in the world. We all share that same vision of living on land and having more community and connection. And Crystal calls it retribing humanity. And this crew is doing it on such an amazing scale, and they've got connections and funding to be able to do it in such an interesting way that it just feels like such an opportunity to go and connect with them. And for the SpeedHealing app, which is launching hopefully in June here, the potential to connect with investors, advisors, employees, and just be in that juice and the energy of Silicon Valley, where most of the world's technology value and community lies. Just feels like such an amazing opportunity.
Yeah, so we're super excited to go. We are requesting from you guys your support if you want to help us financially to get down there. We're planning on driving down. There is a cost to join. It's a month long. I don't know if we mentioned that. So we would be going right after our next Unite event, basically the day before, down for a full month, and then back for our next Unite event on June 29th. So we're really excited. This is the first time in our lives where we don't have a house to run. Many of you know we've been running community houses and holding space for community for 15 odd years. So this is the first time when we're in between houses. We are, my children are old enough that they can stay with their dads. So everything is really lined up where we get to just take a month out of our life to go charge up, to get energized with a whole new community, to connect with an international community, and to bring that energy and juice and excitement back to Vancouver. So that's what we're super excited to do. They've got all kinds of amazing supports there. It's family friendly, so they've got families and kids down there. So we're really excited to see how they're incorporating all that, how we can bring more of that into Vancouver. And for our future projects, some of you may have heard us talking about our recent excitement about doing a project on Bowen Island, to bringing that eco-community land project to Bowen, family-centered, so our families and kids get to live and grow together. So we're so excited to, just get more inspiration about that, maybe more connections about that, maybe more people who have the ability to support and fund those kind of projects, and to meet them down at Edge in California. So that's our mission, and to be able to elevate our Unite events when we come back as well, and get to showcase them. Like Shine said, a big part of the Edge Esmeralda is also part of the project is getting these think tanks where apps are going to be launched live in the moment and tested by the whole community, and getting all those eyes on it to support. So we are in a position where, with a little bit of extra funding, our Unite SpeedHealing app, let us know if you don't know what that is and you want to know more about it, where our app could actually be ready for this exciting opportunity where we would actually be able to showcase it at this event. So with your help, with your support, we could make that happen. And what an amazing launch place for us to show off what we've built, to be able to onboard a whole bunch of international high vibe community members around the world onto the Unite platform, and really show off what we've all been working on together in the Unite community over the years, and our visions for how we can up-level humanity together, how we can, like Shine said, retribe and get to that place where we're all getting to live in our our communities together and uplifting and supporting each other. So
Mm.
yeah, that's our big next step. It feels a little bit crazy for me not having a home right now. Everything's in storage. We've been beautifully supported by the community, having a couple soft spots to land while we're prepping for our multi-Martin event on Thursday. So yeah, that is what we're up to. Shine's going to talk to you about other ways you can support us.
So the ways that you can support, and there's probably lots more, but one way is you can just donate, and if that's your joy and you just want to support this vision and this mission, bless you, thank you, appreciate it. So like thank you from the bottom of our hearts. So appreciate you, and everyone who's donated to past fundraising things that we've done. Also thank you, bless your soul. And then the other one is you could get credit for future Unite events or offerings. So if you want to come to a future event, or when the platform is up and running, if you want to use it towards a session or whatever, that's possible.
For that could be for sponsors, for healers, for vendors, not just for ticket holders. So anybody who, even if you want coaching from us, if you want marketing support from us, there's so many ways that we love supporting the community. So any way that you want support from us, you can donate and receive that kind of support.
And then the last way we've thought of is if you are a friend or family member or a accredited investor, we could talk to you about investing into Unite, the parent company, which would include the events, the technology, the future spaces, communities, all that stuff. And so that's something that we can chat about. And yeah, we were doing the cacao ceremony with Paul and Kathy last night, and just got this because we're in a position right now where funds are super tight. We feel the draw to go down there, and we feel like we're going to go down either way and just figure it out. But we're applying for some scholarships and some things, and seeing if any friends have places for us to stay. And we were thinking, oh, it would be so nice just to have a little bit of extra abundance to just be able to go down there and guarantee that we have a spot, and we can get a ticket, and we can just go in. And it would just feel so lovely to have that extra support. And I've been really working through this feeling of feeling not good enough and not worthy, and not wanting to ask for help and all this stuff. And our advisor, Casey Fenton from couchsurfing.com, he was saying when you're offering for people to help, you're giving them an opportunity to support, to be in abundance, to share their gifts, to potentially invest and be part of the journey, and potentially reap the rewards of that going well and all that stuff. So it really feels like if this is a fit for you, if you feel excited and want to support this, we would so appreciate it. And please reach out. Connect@unite.love is our email, and we'll have all the stuff in the description there.
Yeah, it really, really, really is. For anyone who's known us for a minute, and many of you have known us for 10 years. Shine and I have been together almost 10 years now, supporting community and just gathering the crew and uplifting. And for us, it is such a pleasure and a joy to co-create together and to collaborate and to create these spaces and these containers, whether it's been our home, whether it's a Science World event with 400 people, or planetarium, or any of the fun projects that we've got to do. For us, it's just such a joy when we hear the stories of the people who met their life partners at our events, the people who changed their lives, who saved their lives by coming to our events, meeting somebody there, having some kind of connection. And for us, it's at the point where we, of course, still want to continue to support the Vancouver community, and we're so ready to be able to spread the energy and the abundance of love, and just like life-changing. Whenever people come to Vancouver and they come to our events, they're just like blown away by how tuned in and how powerful our community is. And they're like, how did I not know about this? Oh my God, like, this is amazing. And everyone's just like at level 10, like superpower healing energy community. And we want to so badly share that with the rest of the community, the rest of the world, because we are so unique in this. We are really special here. We are such a special little kind of pod of just super high vibe humanity, and the rest of the world is so desperately needing this from us, especially right now when things feel maybe scary for some of the world. And we're just so ready for the ability to launch the SpeedHealing online app, which is going to catalyze the launch of the Unite platform into the world. The SpeedHealing online app is a way that we can bring in funds both for ourselves and the community to help you all get more clients and get more exposure for all these wonderful modalities. So for us, it's the next level ability. Shine and I can only promote so many events. We can only talk about so many of your wonderful offerings at once, but the SpeedHealing platform will allow us to do that on mass scale. We have amazing teams just magically lining up with AI to help bring all the amazing tools and information that we have about how to support our wellness practitioners, how to support marketing, how to support getting your events and your word out there. We can get all that programmed in with the AI so that everyone can have access to that, and we can just make it so much easier for all of us to not wear 18 million hats and just be able to do the things we love and support the people in the way we love it, and have the technology doing the rest, so that all of us can get that abundance and breathe and just be the amazing beings that we all want to be. So that for us is just the next level vision that we are so excited to bring. And it feels like everything in our lives has lined up to this moment where literally everything has fallen away. Everything that we didn't even know needed to fall away. The responsibility of running a house and taking care of a community, all those pieces have just taken a pause and given us this perfect space at this perfect time. Even the fact that this event starts the exact day after our big event that we planned months ago, and it ends less than a week before our next big event. Like, it's perfectly timed. And we have so many amazing community members in California that are going to support us. And even, like Shine said, people that have been guiding us and supporting us that we haven't even met in person. So we're going to meet them in California. So this is just an amazing adventure. We're so excited to go on. We're going to go on no matter what. And we're so excited for you, if you feel inspired, to be our step 2. We're asking, and if you're in a position to offer the support to make it even more amazing and abundant for us to get to California, to make these amazing connections, to get the app launched, and to come back and have a beautiful home and more community when we come back to Vancouver. So,
yeah. And for those of you who don't know, the vision with Unite is really to create an ecosystem for well-being for the whole world. So we're starting with SpeedHealing, which is the wellness service section, and we'll be focusing on that and helping wellness service providers, healers, practitioners really connect with amazing clients. The free SpeedHealing is a great way to do that. And we'll be building that up using live events in new cities to help grow that. And with the live events, we'll be using the Unite ticketing platform, which then will grow into something where when you launch your event, it'll automatically know who might be the best people who would want to come to this event, and you'll be able to launch an event for, say, Kirtan in Vancouver, and everyone on the platform who said that they're interested in Kirtan and would like to get notified when a new event launches, they'll get notified in the way that they want. It's all privacy protected, everything. But that way, a Kirtan event can just sell out organically without you having to do a thing. All you do is launch it, similar to how on Airbnb, you just put up your listing. You don't have to promote it afterwards. You just put it up. So that's what's going to happen with the services, with the events. And then we'll do the same thing with products. And then eventually we'll lead into things like, how do we create eco communities and regenerative communities all over the world, where we need funding, we need buildings and builders, we need interpersonal harmony magicians to help us thrive and work well together, we need systems, we need maybe a business model, all these different pieces. So how can we sort of open source that, decentralize it, make it so that anyone can access it, and that there's this online community that can really tune in and connect with each other in the real world to create these amazing physical spaces.
And thank you, sweetie. And why we feel like, for anyone who hasn't kind of caught up and been following along on our journey, why we feel really solid that SpeedHealing is the avenue to get us there, and the revenue model that is going to help us not only support the community more, but grow and build, is our success track record. We've been running SpeedHealing events in person at our events. Think speed dating with wellness practitioners. And Shine, we've run how many sessions now?
Over 5,000 sessions.
5,000 sessions since just after COVID, at live events, and so 5,000 speed healing sessions have been booked, and the average, how much revenue has been generated from that? And this is just, we haven't tracked it, but what we've heard back from our community members, oh yeah, I did a free speed healing session at one of your events, and I booked, someone bought my $5,000 coaching package, someone else bought my retreat, they've been a regular client coming to me every month for the last year. What is our revenue from that already?
So we estimate that the practitioners have received over $135,000 in follow-up bookings, which equals about $25 per free session.
Yeah.
So and it's a 10-minute session, so it's like $150 per hour, and it's obviously not distributed evenly. It'll depend, but we love to provide these tools of how do you follow up, and how do you just help people really understand what you do so they can feel if it's a fit for them or not, and then follow through with a purchase if it makes sense.
Yeah, so most of our speed healers return month over month over month, because we've just become their like best source of new clients, their best source of sales. We have sponsors that keep coming back because no other marketing tool they use is better than the speed healing to generate new clients and to support the community and get the word out there about what they're
and the
offering.
live events. And the like having a booth and having a draw and just having that many people, and that the quality of people and the type of people, it really works for wellness centers.
So that's really why we have so much certainty that the Speed Healing app is the way to go, because then we are not limited by date and location and being all physically in one spot, but doing it online and recreating that. And we've got so much amazing encouragement and support from people in the tech world who have never seen anything like this, but get that it is one of those things like Uber and like Airbnb, where everyone thought no one's going to do that. That's so weird. And then, a few minutes later, it's the next thing that everyone uses. And this really feels like the best way that we can share with humanity that there are alternatives. There is different courses from the traditional cancer methods. There's different options than anxiety meds. There's different ways of being other than feeling alone and isolated. And there's so many options, and our community has, one day we'll write a book or a list of like all the amazing modalities that are out there in the world that are supporting people. And the more we can feel that lift and understand that those things are out there, the less we're going to have all the crazy dis-ease and challenges that humanity's going through. The more we uplift each other, that will just eliminate so many of those pieces, and then we can just work together to create the thriving communities and support the starving people around the world, and the climate change, and just focus on those big things that need focus. But until we do this piece, we don't have extra. So we really want to hit the nail on the head of addressing the abundance piece for the practitioners, for the providers, for the light bringers that are charged up and juiced up and excited to support humanity. You should not be struggling. You should not be having to work 2 jobs. You should not be being underpaid for your talents, because you are magic and humanity needs you. And with this tool, the Unite Speed Healing platform, we really feel like we can use this to bring that to you, so that then you get to do the magic that you get to do, humanity gets to thrive, and we all get to up level together.
Yeah. And for the people who are looking and spending lots of time and money on research and trying things that didn't work, we're going to use AI and a bunch of different tools to help really personalize it and help you share what you're comfortable with the platform and with the people on there, so that you can get really, really amazing personalized recommendations that are just hopefully and will eventually be like just the perfect fit, and we'll just right away, that was amazing, that saved me so much time, so much money. And I know a lot of people listening will know exactly what I'm talking about. So it's a really, really big deal, and it's not being done in a big way right now that we can see. And So we feel like this is just the perfect entry point, and then there's so much more beyond that. But this is such a unique and perfect place to start.
Yeah, so if you've ever felt supported by us, uplifted by us, so many people come to us. Who do I go to for awesome housing in Vancouver? Where's the best massage place? Who do I go to for an amazing safe cacao experience? And Shine and I are just, that's our joy, is to connect people. That's why we've called our company Unite, is to get to bring people together and to make those connections. But we can only do so much of it, the two of us. So really the whole point of the platform is to duplicate that, so that everyone can feel like they've found their community, they've found their home, they've found their family, people who get them, people who understand them, and we get to support each other in whatever it is that we're passionate about and up level together. So yeah, if you've ever been supported and felt nurtured and encouraged by us, please do what you can to support and nurture us in this next brave step. We're off on this big adventure, and yeah, it's so exciting. And please let us know if you have any ideas about other ways you can support, share with your friends, pass our message along.
If there's any places around Healdsburg, California, which is 90 minutes north, kind of near Harbin Hot Springs of San Francisco, if you know any friends there who might have a place for us to stay, or other things like that that might be helpful, any connections to potential investors or employees or advisors, things like that, anything, so appreciated. So appreciate you. Let's uplift humanity together, and we're all in this together. So much love.
Love you all.
Ciao.